Hey guys, good evening. Vampire Eldritch pouring in. I'm on a Vampire schedule. Woke up like 3 p.m. Today's Monday, so I was on my first standard, I don't know what they call it, standard tournament, Monday Night Magic. Played my first standard event. Had 2 wins and 2 losses. I'm feeling today a little better than yesterday, so hopefully this passes. We continue Grombdel campaign. What deck? I'm playing Gruul Aggro. Missing about 10 cards, but yeah. It seems like it's doing well. My inexperience with the game might have won 2 more games, 2 more rounds in 2 games otherwise. The first guy that I played against played 2 Liliana of the Veil in the first 5 turns. On turn 3, going first. Holy shit, now I know why that card is so expensive. So some people have really expensive decks, some people have just, some, budget stuff. I'm feeling much better today, thank you, Top Manager. I was playing Magic, no sneezing and no sligging, so good. That was just yesterday. So what do we have here? Oh, a little Norskans bothering the mighty Heimdall. Other than the Gruul Aggro that I have, the second deck I have is Azorius Control. That one is gonna be way more powerful and had more options. I got some missing cards. And the third deck I'm building is Orzhov Defenders, Orzhov Garrison, I'm gonna call it. Basically white and black, some Defender stuff for the standard. More like a cool deck to play with Gruul Aggro against my brother. But all 3 are made to be, compared to some more or less. Currently on mono blue tempo and have a decent win rate. It's also only like $40. Nice. It's in the current standard. I'm only surprised that there 9 people appear on standard. Standard doesn't seem to be a popular format. Pauper has more players and Modern has even more players. But I guess if even just 10 people appear, it's still okay. I think the standard currently suffers from rotation. Because Dominaria United got released and 4 sets rotated out. And it might suffer from this for at least another set. Hey Sparpy. Yeah, okay. But it's fun playing with people.
Charge! Oh my god!
Yeah. They got a new Norscan shitlord. I'm gonna call them shitlords until one day above them. It's a Norscan shitlord. If you're worse than General of the Empire, you're a shitlord. You're trying playing poker? Not really, no. I just played a little bit around while it was popular on Facebook early on, but I'm not much interested in it now. Oh, the classic games like poker and chess, I find them boring compared to the alternatives. But I can still have fun in those.
Kill them! It is an order! Attack!
I bet these souls! My head count will better yours this day!
So we got a literally Dwarf Lord here. Dwarf Lord in current game actually more powerful than Tyrion. Which is kinda ridiculous. Dwarf Lords rarely get a little army, they are used for emergencies. That tells you how much flavor is Tyrion actually. Not very useful compared to an Archmage. I think Khaled of not gonna mistake. Oh, it's possible, yeah. Somebody doesn't understand how this works, I'll explain, but this is basically a Dwarf Lord. To anybody who's been watching Dwarf campaigns. They're top melee experts. Melee experts means they can tank and they slowly would just win.
Oh my god.
When Throng one campaign, when are you requesting it?
Bastard, desert us!
No! That'll do! Vengeance!
This was not meant to
Kazook!
be!
Right now with Gromberdal, people decide how long this campaign will go on, and Durtu is planned next. Once he was chosen, he might be able to beat 5 chosen. 5 maybe. They still won't be able to hit him, so it's gonna be almost the same here. If the Chosen or the Marauders both have 8% chance to hit, it's the same result. The Chosen will do slightly more damage, so if they have massive numbers, they will eventually kill him.
Let us begin. What?
We have to deal with the Belacor here. Okay, so what do we have here? Chosen can get around 70 melee attack. Okay, let's say those Chosen are 70 melee attack, just for the sake of this discussion, which is they're never gonna be in this case. 35% base, that's 105 melee attack. This guy has 94 defense. And he can get even more. Some of those Chosen might have a higher chance to hit, because he's gonna be surrounded, but that's still not much more than the 8%. They have 11% chance to hit in a fair fight. And this guy can have even more defense. I built this guy so he has actually more damage. I can get him another 10 defense. What's the story behind Heimdall? Heimdall has been renamed by one of the viewers, rename Lord option. And Dwarf Lords, they're basically just pain in the ass to defense elements. Yeah, Dwarf Lord is active, means we're defending settlements. These are emergency lords. If you don't know what emergency is when you recruit a small force to defend. Eventually this lord gets very powerful because of high rank, and they can do a little bit more, or they can even lead an army. Every faction has emergency lords. Like Prince for the high elves can do the same shit. Just not as strong. But they gotta start dragons so you can carry the army better.
Time for a reckoning. Ready axes.
This guy has limits, so we should not really underestimate some stuff. This is what usually happens when you have a single guy. You don't underestimate stuff. You need some serious knowledge and confidence to use this against a variety of things. Well, I did say the dwarves are like the closest faction that gets Terminator armor. Terminator armor, if you're not familiar, that's like the, if I'm not mistaken, the toughest armor from Warhammer 4000.
For the Karazanko!
You would think the Chosen would be the most armored no, dwarves are still the most armored. Nothing is more armored than a Dwarf Lord or a Iron Drake. Chosen are close, but...
Victory will be ours! I am the ranking lord!
I can give this guy another 50 armor as well. This is not even the best gear, but it's still pretty good. There's a little bit more trouble here. The thing they have to worry about are attack animations and armor piercing.
Go!
Like trolls have better attack animation than these guys, so they cause trouble.
Ready to strike!
No lord's supposed to handle a unit of Norse trolls on the base.
It's an order! Axes out!
Yeah, Dr. Vector. Well, basically, I recruited him to defeat enemy army, and then there was more enemy in the area, so I kept using him to defeat more of them.
Aye! For Grimnir, I order thee!
Trying to kill something, trying to give attack orders all the time, otherwise he'll switch to another unit and lose contact. The Norseman Shiddler is still the highest damage here, if he connects. As you can see, the damage does build up a bit when the trolls and the lords are included. And the morale did drop a bit. We do have Obdurate, but they should not be able to rout him, but it's possible. I have berserkers here that do okay damage. Berserkers have 6 to attack, and they get anti-infantry, so that's a decent anti-infantry. This is infantry after all. Get surrounded, they'll get over 20% chance to hit. They had one more unit here, might have gotten ugly. Still close right now. Just need another minute here. Losing leadership might get routed here. It's fine. These guys did damage, berserkers did add up. Because Berserkers do more damage than Chosen. Maybe even more damage than the Chosen of Corn. Who does more damage? Let's actually see. Warriors of Chaos. Chosen of Corn. Where the Chosen of Corn? Dual weapons definitely do more. They have the regular ones. Nah, this unit does more damage than the regular Chosen of Corn. So it does more damage than Chosen of Corn. Yeah, Berserkers have Frenzy and Berserk. Sure. When you outnumber the enemy, armor doesn't matter. Bumblem asks, finish the Warriors of Chaos campaign, who I'm playing next? You ask me? Cut.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay. Summon him if you dare. If you dare. Yeah, you'll retire for 5 turns. Okay, what do we have here? It's turn 101. We got 46,000 income. We're currently at 15 provinces, and the campaign goal says 21. Well, somebody tried to end the campaign last night, but unsuccessfully. Got a large treasury. Got 7 armies, heroes capacity. And in diplomacy, we are rank 3. That's huge. We're actually getting our powerful armies now. Late game powerful armies. You can see top 5. We got the Skaven Crisis, Ulton Crisis, Ulton Crisis. I wonder how many armies Ulton has total. Seems to be 20 armies, so they lost like 5 armies to Skaven, and they had 21. It was 25 at one point. You count Nagrad, the high elves have over 30 armies. And there's a Skaven crisis going on in this campaign.
Necromancer.
My life for Tor if speak quickly, for I must not be distracted from my Tor Evres.
Ghost, obey! What?
Arcaden keep losing armies to the Skaven.
I see death.
Rank 3, we have rank 3. Is this army ready to go?
Vengeful
Next turn.
Warlord.
We're finally getting a value from Mentor. Like, this is the stage when Mentor starts kicking in, the stage where people, stop playing the game.
It's as good as done.
It's a late game army. Give me
Yes.
heirs.
Armed and ready.
Okay, we got Hadra Bugman here.
I'll cast the runes.
What the?
Thorn is my only master.
In the... They do have a settlement here and they just landed here, just like that. That's insane.
Lord of Clan Morgan. You tempt my wrath.
We have evasion, so why not try to use it, right?
Heading out. Rune Lord.
Oh, you're trying to reinforce here, friend. Just let us get killed here. Damn, why does Slayers have to get killed? Do I care? No, I don't. Old Ella should have cared. Could have went the manual ballot, just stomped him. At this stage, one Slayer doesn't matter. I just click, get miners and or regiments now. Who cares?
Aye, I suppose so. Master of
There's
Runecraft.
too much going on to care about stuff like this in at this stage of the game.
My anger burns bright. Armed and ready. If you say so, Beardling. Master of Runecraft.
It's one of those Axe Lord armies. Lord has access to everything. Skills going here.
What? What do you want?
This army lost Longbeard, so it's using miners right now. The Axe Lord. Miners do surprisingly well with 5 ranks.
Iron willed.
I haven't seen a single room bearer this campaign. They still exist. Who knows? Ballistic Calibration next.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
So Be'lakor. Be'lakor has been definitely a pain in the ass this campaign, but that's what he can be. He can just be a fly around your empire. He cannot really build an empire of his own. Very disappointing AI faction. But Be'lakor is nasty.
The first.
One region, one chaos fortress to the north. There's been lots of whack-a-mole here due to kind of like bad timing when we attacked. We had more military. Those Skaven wait because we didn't know how this crisis worked. Created a whack-a-mole here. The chaos wastes are getting out of control. As you can see, we have a lot of grudges here. When this is under control, we can attack Norska. And our allies are coming as well.
Trained by the White Tower.
That's Reichland there. You're right, you're right. They were not even at war with Wintertooth, so that was odd. Didn't mind to war against Be'lakor.
Mistress of the Undying Forest, what matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen? Serving the gods.
Moondry, who has found these islands uninhabited, and now that we claim them for the Dwarf Empire. At the same time, one of the oldest grudges in the book has been cleared somehow. Nobody even remembers what that grudge was. That's how you write history, guys. That's how history is written. Lots of bullshit.
Master of runecraft.
What am I gonna do with him now? I don't even know if I want to go into the Southlands with him. Just keep an army here seems like, I don't know, this is a bad climate here. And this guy seems to be doing okay. Fog of War randomness. What does this lead to? Might send him back home.
Aye up.
The moment we leave this place, it's gonna get attacked by the AI. Now they see this place without us being here. They should be reluctant to attack places like this so that it's not obvious nonsense. I could sail into the Southlands and help Torek. Torek has 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies in Fog of War. That's nasty. He might not survive that. This is all bad climate. We've been this whole campaign we've been expanding in the bad climate. We could sail north and fight a Skaven in the Chaos Dwarf Wastelands. I'd put us in conflict with whoever is here. Could just go fight Crooked Moon and help Karak, they're struggling. But we're gonna have to go through a lot of Skaven. The moment we land here, they're most likely going to have 3 armies beelining. 3 Skaven armies. They're gonna start moving before we arrive. And how does this look like?
My anger burns.
I guess it could pass. This army is, you know, slightly bit outdated for 10-101 to fight outnumbered. But if we are on good health and we, you know what we're dealing with, I'll be fine. We could just backdoor Skaven on this side here. One army can't really expand the territory like this. We should probably consolidate somewhere in another territory. Like, send this army against the Norskans, and the Norskans get overwhelmed. One more army on top of what we have here, they're dead. Dead. Then we secure the Empire and get into Clan Mulder. This makes more sense considering this part of the map is already secured. It makes no sense to expand on this side of the world with only a single army. We'll just make this effort here slower. So Norska is the next target, is nothing else. Norska and the Chaos Wastelands is the only area for expansion. Gonna take some time to travel there though.
Casting the runes.
Could disband everything here, but I don't feel like disbanding everything. Sail.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
New army will take 8 turns to recruit anyways. But would be better army.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
I want to recruit a new army with the, you know, on top of what we have right now. So we helped Coron here, and Clan Skrar is the main enemy in this area. One army is helping Bretonia here, one army is helping Empire here. In either case, if we didn't arrive, they would both be screwed and dying. Especially the Empire. So 2 armies, the lot here.
Can I help you?
We have global available. If we're gonna go against Clan Skrar, I'm gonna get better units.
Getting out of here, it's as good as done. My anger burns bright.
Let's get some good stuff. If I'm pausing, it's basically I'm blowing my nose or sneezing. I have a cold. A lot more quality in this army. Army is a little bit strange, but we'll keep it like this.
What orders?
Guys, just keep an eye on the Skaven here.
Punish the grudge makers. Is mustard.
Keep an eye on Belacor.
Punish the grudge makers.
If unselected researchers are returned, we could have gotten a couple of archivists. At this point, we have so many characters, archivists, and students are guaranteed. Guaranteed. Thanks, Sparta.
Strike!
I made Altarian attack Grom and he's coming immediately. Nice.
If that's what the Emperor commands.
Tools of judgment ready.
Volgar Sunscryer. Like an elf name. It's so low. He's rank 31. Yeah, Granta.
Agreed. Orders.
Rebels here, Rebels here. This area is cleared.
I follow Zinch alone.
Why is Zinch respawning? This Blackrock is a Zinch place?
You know who I am?
Know who this is? Have any idea? Hey Toby, Vampire schedule, yeah, currently. I was on track to return to regular schedule, but then I got a cold. I got a cold, I usually spend 10 to 12 hours in bed.
Vengeful Runelord. Moving.
Outpost upgrade, okay. Got the money. Northern provinces, ooh. Yeah, we signed an alliance recently. City of Smoke. Shing War Compass. Sign me up. It's constructing here. Tier 4 in the Frozen City. That's a good claim for us. The Rungi. Lower the construction cost.
Summon me if you dare.
Grungis mess up mentors, so there's a trade-off. Which, I'm glad this has a trade-off. Otherwise, it might feel a little bit cheaper times. Grungi exists only for you know, temporary cost reduction in this band, and it's not just a trade you would consider as a primary character.
For the wisdom.
He saved
of the
1500 here. 1500.
Let us
Just
begin.
the start. Iron Frost Glacier. This one is not worth building up unless we get materials by sea. Sea is a great province. We need to build this one up. Go with our Karakziflin first.
Runelord, my anger burns bright. Casting the runes.
Volcano's Heart. I think it got sacked recently. Yeah, that was the one that got raised by the beastmen. Most important thing in a dwarf uninhabitable climate is the farm building. Did you pay 900 to hire him? Yes, but he's available in 5 turns again, without paying anything. And already saved money on the first time we used him to lower costs. Glacial Gardens. This one is worth building up because this one can get a tier 4 value. Otherwise, this place is not worth building in tier 3 unless there's a resource. See, this guy doesn't cost anything because he used to be hired before. They also provide the 5% research, and you can equip Archivist for another 10. Guild Master for another 5% trade. It adds up.
Can I help you?
It should retain growth considering tier 4 available here. Who knows how long the pain gun. Hochland. Involved. Recent capture.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Start regardless, and it's like 4 turns to build.
What?
Old Myers, Palace of Princess. So there's that army moving around. Twisted Towers. We need the replenishment growth. Try even upgrade this at this stage. It's a battlefield. Why not? We'll try. I get ignored for a bit. Click, 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 click. Yep. Okay, first turn completed for the day. Next turn. This is a late game, so things are a little bit slow, but got lots of auto resolving, but also some still cool stuff happening. I don't know today if I was dehydrated or what. When I stepped on a scale, I was on 97 kilos. What the hell? Lost 2 kilos in a week apparently. How is that even possible?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank Burak. It's very satisfying when your clothes fit you better. Very satisfying. Especially losing all that fat layer on the face as well. Your face looks better too. Very satisfying stuff. And I had like 5 eggs, 3 sausages, a salad, and lots of mustard for meal today. Last month that was like a regular meal to me. Now it's like it's tough to eat all of it. Oh man, I hope I don't have to buy any more clothes this year. I'm already done buying clothes this year. Gonna have to. It's gonna be either clothes or Magic the Gathering by the end of the year. They're definitely not letting go from Kala's character. There must be Skaven armies in those places we don't see.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Okay, so I bought clothes 3 times this year. I had to get rid of 2 of them. Is it called that in Croatia?
You with a white dwarf.
Oh, Kindred wants peace. No peace. Death. Well, I was outside today with a cold. I had 4 layers of shirts on me, and it worked. It walked easily for 5 kilometers, and I was not sneezing or nose was not running. Doesn't matter what weather it is, if I'm sick or not. I'm doing a 1-year challenge of walking. Wipers, huh? Turn 1 or 2. 2 enemies done, 2 Wazaks are cleared. Oh, Grimnir's favor. Critical mass reached. Now we can print terrifying armies. Because the technology that goes before this one is replenishment and local recruitment capacity. With this one together, that's the printer. Recite ancient grudges into Grimnir's favor. That's like, this is a sign of the late game. It's 539 research, you know, we could have way higher, but it's still pretty good. Ooh, looky here. Looky, what do we have here? Point us to the closest Wazaks. Should probably use underway since the river is blocking us here.
It's as good as done.
Nice CA variety army. This was a CA variety army. This would have been a gyro bomber, and this would have been Longbeards. And this would be Quarterler's great weapons.
What needs to be done?
Yeah, let's get another one. Rune Lords are generals, preferably Grimnir, Valaya, or Disciplined.
Rune Lord. Armed and ready.
Let's just go a nice reactive army here. The Tane would also been there. Yeah, the Tane too.
You have my axe. An axe.
Cromwell is clearing the rest of this stuff here. Oh, I feel like the Slayer is gonna get killed. No, no. And they still take way too much casualties, and they're gonna replenish. God damn. By auto-resolve here, the units that need to replenish will take damage. This is an exception. This is currently bugged in the game, but they'll patch it. It's both against the player and for the player. The player can use these things better because you know, you can use it when it's against for you, and you can don't use it when it's against you, right? The AI does not have such options. The reason these units are damaged is because they skewed auto resolve. I don't want the Great Sword and Giant Slayers to be damaged. I want Giant Slayers to be full health when it comes to real battle.
One attack. I shall. As you say. Anu!
What's the damage of Gromber though?
To the forge! Let's turn the tide! By my beard!
1.5k. Holy shit! Those poor things they have to do. This makes me pissed how bad his weapon is compared to the Starbreaker.
can stop us! Yes!
His weapon should be one of the best ones, literally for the dwarves and not in the game.
Go! Move now! Whoa! Ready axes! How about them? Darrow content! Attack them!
I'm very happy with Gromberdal. Gromberdal feels... It feels like finally I can say that he is different enough that he is one way better than the High King. I wouldn't say he's stronger than the High King. High King is still, I think, tougher in a way, but Gromberdal will duel better. Gromberdal is better duelist, while the High King is better melee expert. Used to be High King way on the top. Now Gromberdal is different. Gromberdal is a character killer and tank.
Nothing can stop us! Minus! Stop! I, as you command! Charge! On my oath! Kill them! Iron drakes! Going missiles! Rage beyond reckoning! Shine like roll!
They did a very good job with the Dwarf Lords. I don't think I could have done it any better with our variety and flavor they have. It's like the only one that has room for improvement is the High King skill tree. But Gromberdal is ridiculous. But he's in a spot where it should be ridiculous. I think the High King skill tree could be a little bit better. But other than that, the dwarves are near perfect. The other lords are perfect when it comes to variety and flavor. And being dwarf legend lords, yeah, they feel like that. Gromberdal, fully buffed right now, has 1.5k damage.
How can I help? Our enemies.
Instead of taking casualties here and replenishing on top of that, we're gonna be full strength next turn. This thing is critical in the bad climate. What do you have to? We can get up some miners. This Ironbreaker still turns too slow. Too slow. We're gonna get 2 units up. Yep, 2 units.
Aye.
Yeah, but pretty much. Well, you have access to a Starbreaker. Like, Starbreaker, this weapon should not be as good as Starbreaker. But it should be a combination of campaign effects and a lot of effects where they go with the copy pasta that's close. Otherwise, Starbreaker, then it's like, it's no longer unique, right? Starbreaker is very good on one of the Legend Lords. But if they decide to keep the campaign effects and the battle effects, you know, lazy fix here would be to add a 0 here at the end. That would be the lazy fix, and that'll be fine. This copy pasta with 3 first line attacks gives him brain damage. Designed by someone who hates his job. Every lord the same shit. As the guy probably was designing Rome 2 factions. Literally like 99% shit the same. And then just like +1 here, +2 there, -1 here, -1 there. And that's variety. Torek is crazy. Torek is one of the most ridiculous lords in the game. In Warhammer 2, probably the most broken lord. In Warhammer 3, one of the strongest air lords. Do you remember my crazy army with Gorst? Torek was the only one who actually did something to that army. And the shit was bugged at the time. Torek actually did something. Torek is basically, just imagine Gromberda, or I mean Thorgrim. Thorgrim is a dwarf lord on that throne. Torek is a rune lord. Torek, you know, it's all dwarves are, you know, melee experts pretty much. He's very tanky, but he gets so many abilities. And if you cast spells next to him, you just die. And he also just clears like a bazillion of infantry. He's basically a rune lord version of the High King, just better with various abilities. Not as tanky or hard hitting, which means he's better. He's better, you know, on a power level. When it comes to fighting, the High King is better, but that's like the least important thing. All dwarves are really overkill for fighting, especially if they are dwarf lords variety. You rarely get to use the quality of a dwarf lord on a battlefield. Shit has to be really bad for those lords to excel. I bet they have generals that provide similar toughness and more abilities, like the rune lords. Same with the General of the Empire and the Archlector. Or the General of the Empire is just worst example. Yeah, Gromberda's skill tree is ridiculous. It's like, this is like perfection. If I don't know, it's like, this is like, whoever did this shit, 10 out of 10. That's how Legend Lord's skill should look like. Flavor, strength, and fun. Clearly doesn't really fit this army. For some reason, Iron Breaks are 8 points.
Master of runecraft. Casting the runes.
Going to crush Belacor now.
If you say so, Beardley. Of runecraft.
Well, he might have gotten lucky, who knows. That's how you do it. How many turns before somebody arrives in the eastern colonies? Maybe they underestimate the garrisons.
Your clan Morgrim.
Oh, we got under siege, huh?
That was a mistake, maggot.
They got 2 armies. How the hell this? What the? How the hell are they getting so many armies here?
Sickness.
Feels like Legendary again.
Someone wants to get infected.
We have Demon Prince here. We do have a Slayer unit. The Giant. What are these? Barons of the Bog. This one is marching out. This is not possible. The AI must have some advantage over the player when it comes to this recruitment. The amount of stuff we killed, that's not how it works. Those demon princes, dragon princes didn't get surrounded by those Skaven, that damn terrain bugs. 7, 8, 12 units which we can tank. But if you put in the mix the units which go with this, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units of break formation. So the Longbeards are fucked. So you either need more Slayers or more numbers. Because, you know, the Longbeards will receive the, you know, the infantry. The moment the large goes to the infantry, the Longbeards formation will crumble in a couple of attack animations. I'm hoping this is very slow. I think this is very slow. Morally scared this army, but we need the full strength to fight properly. But what I've experienced with Festus and Be'lakor, definitely the legendary difficulty. They just failed to expand. Like in Be'lakor's case, failed to expand properly. Well, the Festus was doing good until we arrived, and then he was just outnumbered, so this makes sense. But I feel like the Shadow Legion should be a little bit better. Some expansion logic for that faction should be improved. Well, the Festus, I think, is a good spot. Scroll of Leeching. I don't have a leveled magic on rank 20. This is not good for us, but this army is helping the Empire, so they are here. Put ourselves in a position where we have to fight. Now the result here is basically stops us from killing him. So we need to fight here, and we need to do it better so we can attack his fortress. Because we can't just get Iron Breakers here. We might auto-resolve and get the Regiments Renown and then clear his settlement, but Clan Molder is also in the area, and that's out of the question. I'm just gonna suicide because of that. But Festus is a force to be reckoned with here. Especially with the Clan Molder helping around. Battles like this can go really bad if you don't answer the large units right, so there's a little bit of luck involved. Wars are pretty straightforward, just deploy and target. And if they use some of these large units right, or, you know, better than usual, because, you know, that happens, they might overwhelm you. Like, those two miners need to be Iron Breakers at this stage of the game. Otherwise, you know, it can go both ways. And if it goes both ways, we can't really, you know, use victory to get advantage, because by the time we reach the settlement, they build up again, or the Molder in the distance just overwhelms us. Homing on the cannons. I did use homing in Warhammer 2. Like, this is one of those situations where if they wait for their reinforcements, we're in a really bad spot. But their army is large enough to face our army, so they're not gonna do it, I think. Their reinforcements are gonna be slow because they have been marching. I'm familiar with this battlefield. It's more.
We demand blood!
Chaos Knights, huh? How are we gonna do those Chaos Knights?
For the High King!
Slayer can clear 3 units if used right, no problem. We got 3 runesmiths here, and each of them has a rune negation.
Battle ready! Vengeance! Yes!
We're gonna use miners for the formation here.
Miners!
Miners got 150 mass, longbows have 200. Compared to Chaos Knights, got 1130.
We demand blood! Warriors!
I need this battle clean. Clean.
Find your targets! By the Layer's will! Dwarf warriors! No fucking about!
Those Dragon Prince were in a good shape with taking on the head Chaos Knights, no problem. That was the issue with the last battle, they're taking casualties.
Rune Lord! Grudge thrower!
For duty!
Fine! I will do it! Barracks ready! Anat! Attack the Urks!
Dragon Princes!
Defiant and unbound!
They might be waiting for reinforcements here.
Grudge thrower! Right-o!
Biolarial!
That's the smart thing to do here. Oh, responding to the artillery.
Yes, yes!
Dragon Princes!
No!
Loyal!
Not sure that's a smart encounter there. This thing is tanky at least.
Attack!
Attack to the cavalry. Cavalry gets murdered by the chariots get murdered by the cavalry.
We fire on your command!
Dragon Princes! Ah, sir! Advance!
Not doing so well there. They initially did some damage and then they stopped.
Dragon Princes! Battle calls!
Knights are coming, get them double slow. Send slayers into them.
Warriors!
Up their charge, and they kill the slayers.
For the High King!
Make Oath One proud!
Ready to strike! We demand blood!
Should target that beast there with double slow as well. Of slowness.
For our ancestors!
Left side is not gonna hold.
Be it! Plow through!
And it's coming on the left, huh?
It is a reckoning!
That thing gets too tanky when it gets closer, we need to get rid of it.
Right about time! Attack the Urks! Grimnir is with us! Anu! Move to attack!
Looks like Bird will be busy.
On us! Kill Urks!
Theirs did well.
Yes, they!
Allow the Slayers, we might use it for something else.
It'll get done. Attack the Orcs! For the Ancestor gods! The clan's
Yeah, no, for a horse. No.
ready to strike!
That thing has crazy range, man. This is the crazy item.
Runesmith. Warriors!
I like the giant in the trees.
Serve the king!
Dragon Princess are dead. Someone had to hold that side.
Zah! Kazu! Brunberiki!
It's a Demon Prince.
I am
What the Slayer said.
Go through! Go!
I have to stay here.
Yes, Lord! Fight! Charge! Kill Orcs! Whoa! For mountain and
I don't like this, what's going on the left side.
Move! Selecting target! Bring them down! I am ready! Longbeards! Hit on! Aye, as you command! All right! Nothing can stop us! That's who!
Yeah, doesn't want to land, I'll just shoot him.
Iron Dregs!
God damn it, man. What now? Okay.
Move
What
up!
the hell, man?
Drag
That Crush
out!
would have been so pissed.
Drag out!
Imagine having a good battle and she just crushes.
In short order, Scar! Have at
As
them!
long as can hold that a lot. And a rune negation there.
Runes of smiting upon them.
Like we're playing fucking, we're on Blizzard servers here.
Right far! Right fast! Shield bearers, ho! For the High King!
What the Slayer
For the
said.
ancestors! Plow through! Plow through! All of vengeance!
Wait for the Slayers to get here.
War of vengeance! Strike out! By the Lear's will.
We'll slow down the chariot.
Slayers!
And then we'll catch the Slayers.
To attack! For the Karazankor!
Rune negation here, or this guy did disengage.
Plow through! For the Ancestor gods! Aye? Runes of spellbreaking. For the Karazankor! Move now!
Do the chariot and then we'll go for the giant. Slayers, I mean, there's only one unit of Slayers, they're not miracle workers, but they're doing real well in this battle.
Hammer them! War of vengeance! Aye! Honored! Range far! Range fast! Slayers! Go! Score! Slayers! For the Ancestor gods! Targets, Lord!
Those guys are out.
Bring the arms!
Double slow here.
It is an order! Attack! Runes of power! Kazoo! Longbeards! Move now! Yes, Lord!
Don't want those things to get close. Very hard to kill.
Master of runecraft!
Giant's been spending here for a while. Hasn't had much
Vengeance!
force bothering him.
Ready to
Off on the
strike!
units as well. We attack buff here. Big one.
For our
Which is a long one.
Slayers!
Slayers are doing wonders.
We demand blood! Nothing could stop us!
It's slow already. Very slow. I'll get charged with those.
The clans unite!
Give them a renegation here.
Aye! Yes! Quarrelers! Longbeards! I will do it! Attack! By Valea's will! For Grimnir! Quarrelers! Kill Earth! Slayers!
That is going down.
Move!
Longbirds in the trees survived way more than usual.
Up we go!
Slow ready.
Hazuk!
Slow ready.
Yes!
Have one ready soon.
God! Runesmith! Hit them! For the ancestors! To the forge!
Noble Sloan Festus.
Puffing about!
Let's shoot him.
Brandus! For the ancestors!
And doesn't even have an engineer.
Blow. Armed and ready! Valea's blessing on us! Strike out! Kill them! Right!
Pretty clean. See what the Slayers do?
Vengeance!
18,000 damage on critical units that don't otherwise bother the dwarf formation. This is slightly better Giant Slayers, the Dragonback Slayers, because of the better Eternal Flame and their ability. This is a perfect use of Slayers.
Lord of Clan Morgrim!
We cleared Festus with minimal loss in this army, now we can push. Dragon Prince got killed, but we can get a regiment around the army. Dragon Prince would have been alive if they wouldn't surrounded by the Scale in the last battle. That was a train bug.
Armed and ready. Aye. Iron-willed.
anger burns bright. I hope. By the Forge, Father, Rune Lord.
I had enough. I had enough. Where's my second mouse? That was a Steel Series. Gotta be on a year and a half old. Rival 310. Rival 310. What's this one? Rival 3. Twitch rating 60 million clicks. Why is the right mouse busted? Right mouse button. I'm switching to the new mice, boys. It's my only spare mice. IGN declared this one a best gaming mouse. It's excellent while it works. This is the second one which had the middle mouse button or the right mouse buttons go faulty. Double clicking or letting go. Durability is bullshit what they advertise, but otherwise for the price it's excellent, at least for the first year. But the durability advertised, complete bullshit. But I think it's still a very good product. 9 out of 10. Doesn't last 2 years. If you're playing me every day, it does not last 2 years. Right mouse button is unreliable at this stage. I have to replace the mouse. I always have at least one spare mouse and one spare headphones. Wish I had bought more, because they always release new products instead of just keep, you know, creating using the same ones. Why do they have to always build something new, and you know, sometimes worse, especially with headphones? This one is like tiny, small, a little bit smaller. This is ergonomic as well. $60 million click guaranteed. My ass, 60 million clicks. Maybe this one is 60 million clicks. The other one was, I think, less. And this one is slightly smaller, but still good. This one is Rival 3, not Rival 310. Hold on, otherwise I'm installing your mouse. I think this one is 1.5 years old. That must be a record. I usually need like a mouse every year. I think it costed like 40 euros, maybe 50. Okay, let's install the second one. For a 50 euro mouse, it doesn't have a quality cable. My nephew buys a shit mouse for 30 euros. The cable is the best thing about it. This one's used cheap cable on, you know, double the price. Just one second, boys. Where's this one? Goes here. Gotta go. Faulty. Is it the right word to use faulty? It's like... It's no longer reliable, the right mouse button. It's too sensitive and it just... Maybe it's because it's dirty, but I don't see any dirt on it. It's like, it's fine. It's no longer reliable. I hold the right mouse button and it releases on its own. Yeah. Goddamn, the amount of hot air coming out of the case. This new hardware is hot. Really bad cable, but what can you do? Gonna take a couple of days to get used to it. Okay. Oh, Windows 11. Oh, the quality of life. It detected I installed a SteelSeries device, and it wants me to install software with it. When you play battles in Total War, I use a lot of right mouse button and middle mouse button campaign. But it's not like general use. This is a heavy use. It's a little bit smaller, feels weird. A little bit smaller feels weird. Oh yeah, that's smaller. I think I like the ergonomic ones more. The last one felt, you know, big to hold my hand. It's a little bit too big. Well, this one now is like feels small. And yeah, that's just about getting used to, right? Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm getting like arthritis or some shit, and it's my hand that's getting faulty, and not the mice. What is this? Auto resolve. Is it auto resolve? Well, still, it's better not get damaged.
I'll cast the runes.
Yeah, it was faulty. It was faulty. This one works fine.
By the damage
Got exactly enough movement. Exactly enough. Need to stop this shit. That's why I got no grillings. Yeah, that was faulty right mouse button. All these other ties on that mouse, I think it was 50 million clicks. What was my mouse? Hold on. Mouse... This was my old mouse. Rival 310. Ergonomic gaming mouse. 70 euros? Holy shit, it was even more expensive than I thought. This was an excellent mice. Excellent. Doesn't say durability on it, but I think the box was saying it. I think this one is actually slightly better than the ones I'm currently using. This is like was the selling point to me. Extreme durability. I expected it to last 2 years. 50 million clicks. The right mouse button stopped working properly. You'd expect for a 70 euro mice, 70 bucks, to last 2 years, right? 50 million click mechanical switches. Did I click 2 million clicks in a year and a half? I was very happy with this mice. Shame that you know it's gone. I might try to find again. But yeah, this is my old mice, and Steel Series Rival 3. This is my new one. I like Steel Series mice, it's just like, you know... This one is cheaper, look at this, this one is cheaper. This one has guaranteed 60 million click. This one doesn't say guaranteed. This doesn't say guaranteed, so... This is probably the testing one. Some of them reach 50 million, but some of them maybe reach 20 million. This one says guaranteed. This one seems good. This is usually the standard mouse I get. This is usually like a little bit pricier, but this was an excellent mouse. Just yeah, the wear and tear. This one is smaller, but I'll get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Rival 310 again if somebody's selling, because I really like it. But 3 years later, it's impossible to find. But it's possible. My order is somewhere from Europe. That was a very good mice. Very happy with it. When I'm satisfied with the product, I just buy a couple of them and I just use them for years. It's like these hats that I'm using. They no longer produce it, but I have it. Have a spare one, maybe 2 spare ones. RuneScape. Like, you know, stuff like mouse is probably the most things that get spent the most. Mouse pads and mouse. Keyboard, I was planning to buy a new keyboard, but you know, I bought some Magic the Gathering instead. This is a very good $200 keyboard. It's the best keyboard I ever had, but the time is getting to it. It's getting dirtier every year, even after cleaning. It's a mechanical, yeah, HyperX keyboard. I've been using it for 4 years, I think. Cannot even see it anymore on the site. They just removed it. It's called Alloy Elite Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. Well, at first I didn't like the distance between Alt and Shift, but I got used to it. This should be the end of Festus, finally. Hey, Shriza, good morning. I'm planning to buy a new desk and a keyboard next. And I'm gonna order a spare mice at that point as well. Well, I delayed the desk and the keyboard because of the dentist. But the dentist, I had a procedure last month, and she hasn't contacted me in over a month. I'll give her 2 more months and I'm looking for a new dentist. Yeah, this is like this mice feels like must feel like you know, Marcona's being like 20 in his 20s again. Like everything works again. Nice responsive middle mouse button. Right mouse button is perfect. It's so smooth to touch. I'm like average mice with the mouse with good durability.
Master of Rundcraft!
How is it? How does it feel, Marcona's things work again, or they have never stopped working? Like this might be like being old, like when you're in the 60s and shit. Things stops working, and you need, you know, pills. Got my new PC up and running, so it's a new morning to me. Oh, nice. Yeah, Windows 11 took me like 2 or 3 days to get things sorted. They hide some things really well. Force their own software. You have to jump through hoops to disable that shit and install, you know, proper stuff. But after that's done, feels like, you know, Windows 10 with some things worse and some things better.
Vengeance! Axes out, lads! Warriors!
The hardest thing on Windows 11 for me was when I need to change which application to use for photos, default application. Goddamn, Windows was really persistent using their shit application. No, I'm gonna use Irfan. No, using that shit. Oh, why is that so hard? Like, you know, like change your browser, change your default app for photos, videos. They made this thing complicated to change because they force their own crap. Because everybody just, you know, changes to things they've been using for years. And if they force you to go through hoops to change these things, you know, some people, like, just, you know, they go with it. That's just how they create new consumers, right?
Iron breakers!
Hey, Pradik.
War of vengeance! Vengeance!
Yeah, I had to undervolt my CPU as well. I was running way too hot during tests.
It is a reckoning!
Was getting slightly throttled after like already like 2 minutes.
By the Lea's will!
War of vengeance!
Grudge thrower! Iron weld! Let the vengeance begin! Miners! Lord of Clan Mordred! Miners! Fine! Will do! No faffing about!
And it's a tier 5 settlement and it has shit towers. How does that work? Default is usually top towers for it if it's tier 5. And how are the temperatures now, shit wizard? Because if it's like 80 on the desktop, that almost sounds like a wrong install of the fan of this you know, the cooler. Now it's 40. Yeah, that makes sense. And the new CPUs are all hot. It's like nothing you can do about it. Just have to get used to it when you see hotter.
The clans unite! Pump those dwarfen legs! Warriors!
But my PC passed the Sabaton very long stream test, so it's fine. It's just it's the hardware that's hot. That's how it is.
Kazuk! For the ancestor gods! Right on! Yes, Lord!
I'm using a very big air cooler.
Hey! No! The clans unite! Round through!
The graphic card in the 80s, that's fine. Graphic card reaching 80, that's fine. Well, the CPU should reach only 80 or sometimes. And for a very short time.
Attack the axe! Ready to strike! Right! War of vengeance! The clans unite! Grudge thrower! Honored!
As long as it's not throttling shit wizard, you're fine. Doesn't matter if it sometimes reaches 80 or 90. It's gonna be just a very short time.
Pump those dwarven legs! Blow through!
Axes out!
Performance on my PC in Warhammer 3 has been amazing.
For the ancestors!
I wanna say the CA did a good job with it, but this is some serious hardware, right? I mean, the new graphic cards are just ridiculous. Like 380, 380 Ti and better, that's just crazy stuff. The jump was there. The jump was there.
Yes! And Rondos!
I feel like the CPUs barely matters anymore. It's just like you have the above average one. It's all about graphic card these days for these games.
Iron breakers!
And what's the best part, Shit Wizard? The graphic card that I bought was the ones that I actually lowered in price, you know, because of the panic of the prices dropping. It's actually more expensive nowadays, so I got lucky with this. This graphic card never got any cheaper than this, and I bought the cheapest 380 Ti.
For the ancestor gods! Charge!
And the John is gone. We're going inside.
Charge!
Blow through!
All laptops these days have M.2 drives. It's like it's the first thing the laptops upgrade.
It is a reckoning.
Iron breakers!
It's like laptops without SSD or M.2 drives, they don't even exist anymore.
Longbeards! Miners!
It's a very important hardware for a laptop. Probably the most important.
Pump those dwarven legs!
Yeah, laptops have been having SSDs for years. My old laptop had an SSD, wasn't even a really good one.
Taking aim! For the High King! Move to attack!
That's the most important piece of hardware for a laptop these days.
Range far, range fast! Move now! It is an order! For the ancestors!
What the hell is shooting there? The tower?
Gridlord! Quarrelers!
We need an engineer in this army.
Let the vengeance begin! Go! Dog! Strike out! Vengeance! To the forge!
Yeah, our Cassida completely armored here. What's gonna be the damage here?
The clans unite!
Alright! For our ancestors!
This guy's not a generic, so he's taking a slight damage here. We should just go out.
Very well!
There's a bug with a wall.
Nothing can stop us! Do we answer? For the king! I am ready! Range far! Range fast! For the ancestors!
Why is the wall bugged like this? Like, what is causing this? You can do it like this.
Attack the Yurts! Drain them!
These troops are really armored here.
Pull out!
We're taking more damage here.
Plow through! For the ancestors!
You see how the whole wall is taken, and I'm not doing anything about it?
For the ancestors!
What is causing that?
Quarrelers!
That's a really bad bug.
Move it out! We demand blood! It is a reckoning! Plow through! Range fire!
We can't knock on the wall because of it.
Move!
Iron breakers are holding really nicely here. We'll give them a ward save buff.
Ready to aim! Runes of power! Slay the Oathbreakers! Will do! Yes, Lord! Drag them!
They're Chaos Warriors. Can you shoot those?
Quarrelers! Attack the Yurts!
Yeah, those Grudgers did clear that.
Off we go! Down missiles! Iron-willed! I will do it! In short order! Almost dwarf on legs! Runes of spell-breaking! Get your fear out of the way!
3 speed, huh?
For the Karazango! Master of Runecraft! Iron Drakes! Obey me! I'll have no more of this! Iron Breakers!
I think a couple of chosen there.
Dwarf and legs!
Dwarfs ready access!
Well, Shield Wizard, now you can have these amazing spell effects with the Iron Drakes yourself. The quality on the like the fire and explosions on the Ultra is amazing. Like, they have undone themselves with that. And you do need to have a high-end PC for this to run smoothly.
Move to attack! Kazakan, Kazakit, ha! Attack! So be it.
Okay, this should be the end of Fecundite's, the clan, I mean the Festus guy. That did survive longer than I expected, thanks to Clan Molder. Clan Molder did cause setbacks to this army like twice. The Fecondites have been destroyed, that's huge progress. Now we can just focus on Clan Molder.
Impossible.
And at least some of the plagues are gonna go out from this area. If you missed it yesterday, it was a nice battle between us, the Empire, and the Clan Molder.
Casting the runes.
Anyways, don't you love it? You know, now in Warhammer 3 you get stonemasons. and equipping them actually does something, because these things are finally making money. The stonemasons, income from iron mines, gold mines, and stone quarries plus 8% local region. Finally making money, because you can just select them all, and look at this, plus 300. Decent follower.
Can I help you?
We do have some high-rank longbeards here. Might as well give the boys some more stats, armor, defense, spell resistance. I don't really like this battle skill, but Rune Lord has more room. And we did have Axe Lord.
What do you want?
Eldron. You gotta clear corruption here. Nurgle, when he dies, he still leaves this thing here, but dwarves are crazy good at clearing corruption. But us keep non-expansion here, just tier 4 dice and a tier 4 settlement, that's a rich one. Any engineers?
Let us begin.
How would I change this battle skill? Well, like I always say, some factions it's fine if they have like 4 or 5 here and only 3 here. So the most convenient change would be to merge 2 of these into 5. Like for example, Tradition Innovation could go together with Tactician or Thunderer. And Blessed by Grungi, add all these units to Honor by Grimnir. Simple. You can progress with low units, and then once they are spent, switch to high tier units without, you know, feeling bad about spending extra 4 skills, which you're not gonna do much later. Because this is nice early on, but Longbits, you know, after like turn 60, 70, unless they're veterans with battle skills, it's gonna have limitations against proper armies. It is fine that some factions, you know, like they're going with a template like 6 here and 4 here, and it just doesn't work for some unit types in some factions. Like the vampires and the Empire and the dwarves could easily have 5 here and easily have 3 here. Or if they wanna, you know, just keep the 6-4, you know, what I would do, you know, this is fine. This one should be, instead of 15 spell resistance, 8% ward save. And then it's acceptable in my opinion. Some of the spell resistance and magic resistance spell resistance didn't translate well. They've just been half ward save once they changed it. If this was 8% ward save, it would actually make the Longbeards pretty decent at this stage. You don't have to replace them with an Ironbreaker if this was 8% ward save instead of 15 spell resistance.
The axe thirsts for war.
Like nearly every faction has one bad battle skill, and this is just because they're forcing the 6-4. While factions like Kislev, they got 5-4. So you can see sometimes they go with 5-4, or they fucked up there. I think Longbeards should get 2 changes. Like one of those changes should be
Yes.
this should be ward save instead of spell resistance, or Longbeard should be here. And the second change for the Longbeards, I would want to see a Longbeards on militia training, and Longbeards another combat buff on this one. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be like +4 defense. Something like, you know, flavorful. Or +4 attack. Just make it something like extra speed for the Longbeards. Maybe some more resistance here. This should be Longbeards on here, and this should be another combat buff for Longbeards. They're missing this, they don't have it. And then the Longbeards is fine as a general unit for the, you know, for the whole campaign. And still, you know, a quality unit, but you're not gonna use Longbeards, you have other units, you know, available later on. And you're gonna try to replace it. It's gonna be all about Ironbreakers. But if Longbeards have that change in the battle skill, they're affected by this skill, and this is another combat buff, the Longbeards will be perfectly fine to keep.
My anger burns bright.
I'm a big fan of keeping this arm full time. I have to deal with the Skaven here.
Time for a reckoning.
This place might be attack point, huh?
To war? Yes.
Well, you can't compare goblins with black orcs. The only thing that can be compared to black orcs are the big uns. Big uns have to be just right, so they're not just automatically replaced with black orcs. Well, it's obvious to replace orc boys with the big uns and the black orcs. So orc boys are just a progress unit. Well, the big uns should be a unit that you keep, not just automatically replace. And I think they're in a good spot to be there. The Longbeards, I don't think so. Maybe in Warhammer 2. In Warhammer 3, it feels like no, you just want to replace them as soon as you can. They become a dwarf warriors transition unit. Like dwarf warriors, you have to replace as fast as possible in Warhammer 3. Longbeards, they can last for a bit longer, but you also want to replace them. Yeah, just like I said, you know, I can do a couple of things with the battle skill and 2 technologies, and Longbeards will be fine. Longbeards should be slightly better, so you don't just automatically replace them. Like the big ones got the same treatment and they're fine, you don't have to automatically replace them.
Rune Lord.
And why the Longbeards should be slightly better? They have to be slightly better. Because I'm not talking about regular Longbeards, because Longbeards' great weapons exist. This is a unit in a weird spot. It's almost quality but not good enough. So if that change would happen to the battle skill and those 2 change to technology, this would be good enough. So both Longbeards would be, you know, in a good spot. This would be better to use throughout for a shield wall, and you would consider this more often with this change. So that spell resistance into ward save on the battle skill, and this affecting the Longbeards, and add another combat buff on this one for the Longbeards, and perfect. Perfect. That'll be just perfect. It's the same way the bolt thrower. The bolt thrower should have a technology here. That's a missed opportunity. This place here should be a technology for a bolt thrower. Something special for the bolt thrower. Because the bolt thrower does not feel like a dwarf unit. They did just to the Gyro Bomber, but the bolt thrower is, yeah, it's a disgrace. There should be a technology here that gives a combat buff to the bolt thrower.
What's your orders?
High Elves and Dark Elves have excellent bolt throwers, why not dwarves?
You have my allegiance. Onward! Answer to clan and hold. Forward!
The main gun on the Gyro Bomber is shit, but the bombs are a little bit better. But bombs are overkill, so the regular gyros are still better. You don't need help to kill infantry or to brutalize infantry. You don't need help against this. The regular gyrocopters have bombs and they have better main guns. So the gyros is still not there. Yeah, the Iron Drakes originally required what the hell is it? 3 turns to recruit. They lowered it to 2 turns, and for some reason they lowered it to 1 turn. That makes no sense. Iron Drake should not be a unit that you recruit 1 turn. That's a mistake. This should still be 2 turns, so somebody fucked up. This is an elite unit, one of the most elite units in the game, and it should take 2 turns to recruit, so also the technology makes sense.
I'll cast the runes.
Oh, nice. They just taken down Grom there. Oh, but Tony has been cleared.
Tools of judgment ready.
Should harass Klonskryer here.
You are judged.
Oh, that guy's dead.
The wise plan.
Army will mobilize eventually. But what do we have at this stage? We can get the technology for Slayers at this point. The hammer technology. Recruit ranks for the Iron Breakers is always good. A little bit overkill though. Thunderous damage. Shadows have been doing very well as well. It's only 1 turn, so might as well. Oatstones gives leadership and defense to lords and heroes. Eastern colonies. We got defense building available here. It's a red climate.
Rune Lord.
And there's pottery in Tor Elasor. Expensive, but this one is worth building because you can have the ports too.
I suppose so.
Pain of Illusions.
What? Master of Runecraft, can I help you?
Lower the price a bit. Lagoon, that's a Blightly grow here. It's fine. I gotta go attack so many times this campaign. Little land has a midden stock here. Replenishment is good here, just got industry.
Where next?
Put the Emperor can clear Hergig so he can move on to Wolfenburg. Okay, we got 11 garages now. It's available here. Nothing here, this is poop. This thing costs 300 old gold. Gonna be the worst weapon to get. These are actually both very good. 8 attack penalty. And this would be insane for a dwarf lord shenanigans. It's one of the best armors in the game. This might be the best armor in the game. Can't think of what is the better armor than this one in the game. I guess Sigvald in a ways is one of the best. But this is the dwarves get regeneration also, right? It's like this one and Sigvald, you know, comes to mind top. That armor is crazy. Turns a rune speed into a real tank. So I'm getting enough old gold to get more of this stuff.
Iron-willed.
But the one that has regeneration would use the gatekeep. One that doesn't have regeneration should use. "11 garages. We have to raid Skaven. Win 3 bells against vampire counts. Capture and occupy fetid catacombs. Folly of Malefics. Is the towers. Raid Behalf, and that's the generic garage. You still get generic garage if you're on the other side of the world. In the stern eyes of Alaya, the Director Count of Ostermark commissioned skilled dwarf engineers to raise a mighty fortress and then shortchange the dowry by 2 pennies. An outrage. Ransack Ostermark to recover the cost. And the reward is treasure plus 2 and 20 old gold. Do have to clear a couple of them, we just wanna stay on satisfied. We're currently at what? 51 settlements. This area is gonna finally get cleared now. This one should now garrison the coast before we switch to Norska.
You're welcome. Tell me, what do you need?
Strength rank 1. Numero uno, boys. What happened this turn? We pretty much just recruited those snow gremlins on top of what we had. So much balance of power that unit, apparently. On the 2 turns is normal manual. People are adding provinces, so this is turning into a long campaign. Short victories would been achieved in like 50 turns. Something like that. 60. There's really nothing, nowhere to expand. We had to play whack-a-mole in the chaos territories. And there was also uncertainty with the Skaven crisis, so we didn't know what to do for like 10 turns instead of expanding. Some people try to end this campaign twice. Skaven are slowly losing their free armies, so when that is done, it's back to pre-crisis times. We get a little bit advantage there, but the order has gotten too powerful. How many prawns are now? I think 16.
Your death will be remembered in another of my glorious sagas.
Oh well, another big war starts. I can confederate, but it's not worth it. Mention this campaign? Yeah, this campaign is pretty good, I can't complain. Stick to the replenishment since very chaos wastes. Once Marshall has been overwhelmed. The order is just slowly winning. As you can see, you see the green? It's order. Green and yellow. And the moment we start attacking Norska, they're fucked. We just have to make sure they don't pour in here. Clear this, invade Norska, and hold here. Preferably like around between these two settlements. Chaotic Wasteland's gonna be a fight through the rest of the campaign. Once we clear Norska, it's stomping time. Norska is still the nest of evil here. While the Chaotic Wasteland has been a battlefield for most of the campaign. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break here, guys, get a drink. We already added for over 2 hours now. So remember to take a break at least once every 2 hours. In a bit. In a break, boys. More problems have been added. 1, 2, 3, 4 by manual and 1 by Dacian Copium. It's 5 more. Let's do 26. We're currently on 17. Definitely a long game, dwarves. I just got a flu, yeah. I got cold, I think it's a cold. I make a fist up. Grombrindal, and now we can. The Archeon is gonna be coming from the other side. Like Grombrindal might be a deal for that. To clear Belacor, one less trouble here. We don't have his force in range, so it's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Aye, I suppose so. I'm off.
Next turn, next turn.
Never.
They might flee, but you never know.
Yes. Punish the grudge makers. Aye, I'll see it done. Vengeful.
We have available here. Not much.
Look off me.
Oh, the Archeon. We could also just go on normal, but the moment we clear this area here, the guys will come from the other side. It would be for the best we attack the monolith of flesh. Slow their progress down a bit. They're definitely recruiting a large army here.
I'm ready. Strowman,
Let's go disrupt that.
Joey, forward!
This definitely prevents one of their armies being assembled.
I am the White Dwarf.
And we got a port in Norska. This is instant movement between these two. Okay. Archeon is gonna be coming from the east. Only one army being assembled in Howling Citadel. Is the working port the bugged one?
You know who I am.
Now looks like this one works. The Crystal Spires can hold for a bit, but they're probably gonna attack Port of Secrets first. Has to definitely be an arm defending this, and right now no, we can't have anything, but they only can come from one side. There's gonna be at least 2 factions coming here, if not 3. So we need to clear this area here, invade Norska and send armies east. It's definitely an awkward area to expand, especially because they ignored Norska for the longest time. Now our allies are coming at the same time, so time's gonna change here.
Magic in purest form.
He's assembling a new army. He's actually close. Maybe full war, huh? As you can see, we've been using allegiance quite a bit. Mostly to recruit new troops. Since we had X mostly to miners. That's changed as well. One of the armies has been assembled. Late game armies.
I'm going. Hey lad, what can I do? These cannons moving.
And number 2 is getting assembled as well. At this point we got Grimness favor, so we can get stuff going. The Rune Forge should be even faster. Not tier 5 yet. Yeah, Mentor. We have destroyed Festus, and we are gonna about destroy Be'lakor, so big progress.
Do not touch the damned.
And it does look like the Empire is gonna take down Hergik. But now Azazel is coming from the north again. I guess we'll just garrison Kronwald here. Can we actually... no, we have to... Don't mind attacking Salzamund. This guy needs to go to Norska. We need more armies in Norska so we can expand faster. There's nothing for him here.
If you say so, Beardling.
We have accomplished with this one what we want to do. Got the colonists and clear the Old's Grudge.
Time.
Guys, just keep an eye here getting some levels. Bretonia has been cleared out of enemies and they're gonna probably now focus on Klanskryr.
You do well to kneel before.
No evildoer may receive the
They're only
blessings
warring
of
these
the Lord.
factions.
Ghost!
Gorst's also primary enemies are our enemies, so we could work together with Gorst. That's funny. His enemies are our enemies. He's also working together with the Western provinces. Zhao Ming is a little bit more, you know, morally flexible than the other ones.
Orion!
What do you seek?
Klanskryr has been attacking the Wood Elves.
Obey!
Ready.
Karakar really wants to confederate. They're slowly losing to the Skaven.
What?
They might still recover. I'm not gonna confederate unless they're almost dead. I kind of really want to level up. You know what we should have done? We should have put a Thane in the White Dwarf's army so that the guy levels fast with White Dwarf's mentor. and then his actions would level other taints. That's like a thing to do. Maybe even 2 taints. Like that would be probably the most efficient thing to do. 2 taints in the army and get two 10 mainers, so you can get very effective agents. This guy's on the other side of the world, right? Just keep an eye on what's going on here. I like to see what's going on as well.
Sir?
Partially what makes the turn so long.
To war! Now!
I'm just harassing
Is that
Klanskrider
where
here.
heretics lurk?
By the king's command.
Uther Redmayne.
Yes, let's
Torskan's
move.
assembling military here, huh?
No! The Throng is mustered. The Yerks will pay.
Okay, get me stick here. Looking forward to see if the High Elves will unite. Tainted Suave, more armor damage for the lords and heroes, and 1 more rank taints. And they take this primarily because it's only 1 turn. Iron Coast, Vizima tier 4. Ooh. Tier 4 has some good stuff. This is also at the end of the world now. Lalejo City could actually get trade building. Oxenford can get growth building. And with Zima, don't have any extra Grungi guys. Just how it normally here. Tank the Gorge. I think this is it's fine to just get some little more growth going. It's gonna take forever otherwise. This area has been safe for a long time. This is basically a prospering area. Clear all this to get some more stuff going. All the trade buildings. Grota. This is a good tier 5 landmark here. Now I drop all the garrisons, somebody's gonna spawn here, but we'll get emergency clear them. Bretonia really need a rework or update, it's pretty sad. What's wrong with Bretonia? Tell me I'll be gentle. Yeah. Tunneler. That's the new they named a lot of these things for some reason. When that guy actually gonna survive like that? Unless you mind showing the picture of the Bretonia conga line, you mean the Marienburg 4000? Back when Bretonia was bare bones with nothing. Hey Gerardo, yeah, I'm feeling better, yeah. Thanks. That was Warhammer 1 Bretonia premiere when they were released. They're pretty bare bones compared to right now. I consider Bretonia one of the strongest factions in the game.
There'll be plenty of time for talk. First, we drink.
What's the setting, so basically how I like it. Elite factions, I turn off heroes, put this to fastest. This matters to change. If they're on your screen, they're gonna be blue normally, so this is important. And I put it to fastest. I do still want to see what they're doing. On the enemy factions, the same thing. And neutral factions off fastest. Elich, what do you think about those cyber ninjas in Magic? Cyber ninjas. Be more specific. Deck? I haven't heard about it. Still learning. As the Magic has a ridiculous amount of stuff, so I'm behind years. I only have a couple hours a day to check things out. Usually just busy sorting my collection because I'm behind on sorting. You're talking about the Magic Arena? Huh? Yeah, I'm slowly progressing Magic Arena. Carlos stares back. At the front of our guy was a corner faction, a corner there. You know what does make no sense to me? Like this army, for example. Just ignore that this guy is taking attrition from the Chaos Wastes. Just ignore that for a second. But it's a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Zinch with a Demon army. It makes no sense to me. If a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Zinch spawns, he should spawn with Marauders and stuff. Not with demons, right? It's just immersion. Ooh, Empire is taking Hergig. Progress, boys. Also, the prince been raised. So I have to grab the... Got it like the 4th time now. Turn 1 of 4. We're at 49,000 income. Time for Bellicor to kick the bucket.
My anger burns bright. If you say so, Beardling. Casting the runes.
Never.
Aye, that is an agreement. Fulfill my dringy oath. For clan honor. Lord of Clan Morgan. For the ancestor gods!
It's the last thing they have here.
By the Damaskron! Iron-willed! I'm leaving. For the king!
Pulling the numbers, auto-resolve.
Our spines do not break.
Two archivists. There's an army that's still somewhere in the area here, huh?
I'll cast the runes.
Oh, there it is.
Your demise is certain.
Wow.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
From encamp to not be able to encamp. It moves to the edge of the speed, and then when you go out, you don't have enough to encamp. Now at least puts us close to Infernius. This army is good enough strength.
I do. What do you want?
I can use an archivist. What's even available here? Some AP. I like sub spare gear here. So I should probably go on the spare rune lords because they got a large mount. Going on here? Okay.
Yes.
Slowness here. Near ballistic calibration.
Master of Runecraft.
Guy has supervisor. Archivist. Everybody should be an archivist.
I'm done ready.
Old dwarves. Going for the last campaign skill here. This is speed on the old miscellaneous in the army. Strike the runes.
What orders?
This place has gem mining.
Time for a
I
reckoning.
think this time we're gonna keep it.
for the wisdom of the Runlord. The dwarfs need me.
Rebels here. Back to 8 garages. Getting all golds. Gold. We need to clear this area here. Best way to clear that area there will be to send the White Dwarf there to do. I guess we'll slowly creep on the Twisted Towers. The other guys might be busy in the way.
Heading out. Our enemies shall tremble.
Amazing movement, holy shit. That guy has some of the best moves in the game.
Grumbrindle.
Azazel, with a basic army. Yeah, he's one of his closest enemies.
You are the puppet. I shall pull your strings.
This area here. Makes sense he's attacking us. Can I encroach here? Gave him 2 settlements there to deny the Norskans. Where he gets close to this. About when we are about to push on Clam Molder, Azazel arrives, and the Salonia is creeping on the Empire as well at the same time.
Summon me if you dare. Summon me if you dare.
He's getting ignored for some reason.
Armed and ready. Grimnir is with us. To battle!
Is he just wasting our time here? We're getting so much research now.
Master of runecraft.
With this many characters, it's so easy to get everything you want in large amounts.
What do you want?
Aye, grudges will be settled.
It's as good as done.
Yeah. And this guy's all the mentors, huh? All pretty good stuff here. Just getting all the unlock their other rooms. Never know. Never know, we might click on it by an accident.
Rune Lord.
Ordo Clan Morgan.
New runesmiths. We get proper armies, I think the Rune of Slowness gets priority. I had the Rune of Slowness, Rune Negation gets priority.
My anger burns bright.
The spooky army and it's marching on Norska.
Setting off.
I
Can still add more stuff. Gonna be just a reactive army, we don't have any heroes for it. Heroes available.
King's command.
Closest place caving Kentucky is Karakzikma. I have to go through a lot of factions here.
Virgin belts.
Is it time?
A dagger in the stomach will do it.
Bunch of Skaven slaves and some emergency stuff.
Throng is mustered. Target these oath splitters. Clan honor. All right.
This army is getting upgraded. Ziflin. We should focus growth here on tier 4 and then we'll just lower it a bit. $574. I'd increase the range of the iron rakes and missile strength. Finish for thunders first though. Characters. What is this one? This one is it. It's actually traversing. That one is gonna go back to Norska. Iron Coast, they have been changing some structure here. Here. What's going on with dwarf beer? We can still export more. Public control here gives more growth as well, so I guess it's better for factory. Rifle picks, we can go crazy with the stuff here. On our richest provinces. Let's give dwarf beer and control will help with growth. More 3 buildings everywhere means we're gonna get more old gold. It means we're gonna just get whatever we want there. Not anybody here, this is gonna be a while before this drops, so I guess we'll just use the Ancestors to lower faster. Is that a military province? Getting closer to tier 5. Nice when we can just keep building, right? No restrictions with treasure, but treasure is getting depleted. We still had enough. 8 garages left. Oh, we are strength rank 1 again. Top dog. This gets cleared, East Fight and Norska. Norska is next. You can see the Ulton crisis is quite insane. They're invading Lastria mostly. Fighting the High Elves is the ultimate crisis in the late game. High Elves have always been the top end game faction. So they're definitely weird hours. I need to go a little bit more in normal hours. Even if it's like a magic event that day, I need to start the stream before and then a little bit after. not stream after like 4 in the morning times. Like, seems like Mondays and Wednesdays generally gonna be magic days. So it's gonna be either early or late streams. And some rare days when it's like a special event, like this Friday. Yeah, there's a pre-release for the new magic set. Kinda odd with event per hours though. High elves are slowly progressing in last 3. They got Lizman to help there as well. Kevina is the world enemy #1. And they don't even have powerful military anymore, as they're still strong, but the very most powerful military. Their free armies run dry eventually. As they get destroyed and they lose the buff on the free army.
Always happy to drink with a fellow Dawi.
Arcadin wants an alliance. We can see what's going on if we could do it. I don't feel like there's a much downside to this. I do like the vision in this area. Feel a little more like Confederate. Oh, Vlad actually got defeated there. Slovenia slowly creeping up here. Gonna eventually get close to us as well. And in the Grey Mountains. Damage in the Thunderers. And 1 of 5. Income has went over 50,000. 17 provinces. Been adding more military and we still rank 1. Notice it.
Master, protect, repel chaos.
The Warden of Tor Ivres.
True king. Yes.
Very Clan Angron, but Clan Angron has been bothering Scryer, so it's good.
Tribal fury. Aye, am Iron Fist. Some call me a king. Onward.
It's definitely high in our favor since we got in ranked 1. Karakarn is getting upgraded tier 5, nice. I like the Karakarn is actually bothering Sylvania as well. Lost most of the military to scare from the looks of it.
The White Dwarf.
Kinda have to clear this fast so I can focus on the other stuff. Archivist.
Command.
A step too far.
I'm here.
Fiveness. The decent chance we'll have them in range. We'll take a turn of attrition. Only 10%.
Anad. Punish the grudge makers. What? Vengeful Runelord. To battle!
Let's clear the corn guys here. Punishment is poor on this army, so we don't want to take like 200 casualties here on auto-resolve. Minus elements have extra damage on them. Only this armor takes 3 turns to replenish.
By Valea's will! Move! Yes, Lord! No faffing about! Go! Dahl! Vengeance! We stay put! Nothing can stop us! Longbeards! Retrast! Strike out! Pump those dwarfen legs! Grudge thrower! I am strong! Aye! Warriors! Charge! Iron drakes! Hit them! Drag the axe!
Why those guys dropped orders? Like, look at this, no guard mode and they dropped orders. That's fucked up. Vigor. Guys don't have a base now, right?
Master of runecraft. For clan honor. My anger burns
Get
bright.
more archivists than we can use at this point. Here, let's stack the runes first.
Aye.
Shadow Legion is no more.
My fury cannot be harnessed. What do you want, Runelord?
His fury cannot be harnessed.
Vengeful Rudlord!
Let's get the Blood Mountain and clear this demon army. Not really demon army. Got a bunch of Chaos Warriors. Get to use some gyros, regular ones. Just got them a little bit for flavor. See how the regular gyros feel in Warhammer 3. This is pretty much the anti-infantry one. There's all the million ways to kill infantry. Now that we have a strong military presence here, it'll be easy to guard these territories and we can invade Norska finally. We're gonna be destroying Khorne's army here first. It's gonna be a slow battle anyways. The cannons are real bad in this siege. It's not a bad unit, but like I said, there's a million ways to kill infantry. Brimstone guns are just bad by default, in my opinion.
This is a reckoning!
Fathers!
For the ancestors!
Well, we're waiting for the demons, we can just mess around with gyros.
I am ready!
This army needs a battle line, and we don't have any battle line here. This guns are battle line.
Quarrelers! For Grimnir! Hit them! I'm guild approved! Quarrelers! Yes! Cannon! Yes, Lord! Kill Axe! Defiant and unbowed! Off we go!
Gyros are just basically shooting same thing as Scolder Guard. Steam under pressure. Kinda like a splash damage, very good against low armor infantry.
And strike out! Move now! Holding ammunition!
We should be destroying these towers so they don't add up. Still like multiple technologies for the gyros. Very good real time on this thing.
Move now! On! Dwarves, ready axis! Understood, Lord! Strike out! Yes, yes! Aye, as you command! Nothing can stop us! Drain the orcs! Blow through! Dodge! On! On! Go! On! Gyrocopter! Yes, Lord!
All guns on the big guy. Double slow and kill that thing.
What? We fire on your command!
Greater demon now, bloodthirster. Death thirster, more like it.
Range far! Range fast! Shifting! Lay a bless our aim!
You know what happens in Doom, boys? What happens in Warhammer as well. The guns win.
By the Lear's will! War of vengeance! For our ancestors!
Those guys can stay in reserve.
Yes, Lord!
God damn, I killed shit, but nobody saw that.
For the High King! For the ancestors! Bring the Urks down!
God damn, the duck!
They have wronged us! Right! Dwarves! Bring the axes! Score!
Infantry, what is it good for? Nothing. I guess we need to shoot something.
For the High King! Yes! Down!
Corn guys look like marauder peasants.
For the ancestor gods! Slayers! Kasukan Kaziki! Ha!
Come on, guys, I can be gentle. Come back, come back. Not out yet.
Plow through! Slayers! For the High King! By the Lear's will! Charge! Charge! Move to attack!
Forgot to use the ballistic calibration as well.
Gyrocopter!
Let's restock the gyros before we go for round 2.
I am strong! Give me vengeance! No faffing about! Gyrocopter! Or not! For the Kara's Anchor! Cannon! Kazook! Pump those dwarven legs! Oh, baby! Charge! Let the vengeance begin! On the way! On the way! Let the vengeance begin! Ordnance ready! Ah! As you command! Nothing could stop us! Got! Yes! Do it! Attack! Come on! Nothing can stop us! Kazak! Nothing can stop us! Gyrocopter! Kazak! Plow through! We demand blood! Get moving! Move! Gyrocopter! Accident! We'll be back! The God's watch! Good on his wizard! For the Colors Encore! Strike out! Axes out! Gyrocopter! Take to the air!
This environment is messing with
The
him.
ancestor gods! Prepare a bombing run! Moving out! Master of Runecraft! It'll get done! Charge! Right! Dive bomb! Hadouken! Boulder charged! God! Kazakit, ha! Chucks away! Hey! Fight! Gyrocopter! Understood, Lord! We demand blood! Attack! Pursuit! Get moving! Go! For the Karas Anchor! That'll do!
They have a pretty good reload times, the gyros.
Dwarfs ready access! Understood! Access out! The clans unite! Hammerers! They put down brothers!
This was not meant to be!
Miners! Hammerers! Move to attack! Quarrelers! Bring death on them! Kazakit, ha! Longbeards! No shoddy contraptions here! I'll get my tools! Obey me! Where is Queen Helga? This isn't the Gothic road! Stop! Aye, as ye command! Hammerers! Iron drakes! Kill them! Kill works! Faster! The clans unite! Attack the earth! Yes! Kill them! On the way! Go! Move! Drag everything! Holding ammunition! Move to attack!
Help them! We'll be back!
Hammerers! Armed and ready! Fine! Iron drakes! Go! Longbeards! The runes glow! Yes, Lord! Move now! Baron! All! Battle!
G has restock, perfect for gyros.
Hammerers! Lord of Clan Margaret! Going full tilt! Iron drakes! Gyrocopter! Move now! Thunderers! Kill orcs! Got! Scarf! Gyrocopter! It is a reckoning! Rage fast! Nothing can stop us! Rage far! Rage fast! Flow! Flow! Have at them! I will do it! Scarf! Fight! I bring them down! Move! Dive bomb!
He's minimal range in the way.
Longbeards! Attack the orcs! Missiles ready! Derby, attack! Kill them! Vengeance! Attack the orcs! I know! Longbeards! Preparing bombing run! Kill the orc splitters! Move! Rinse your beard in orcs blood!
Close victory only had us. Ruins. The decisive victory, but the game at all close for some reason.
Master of runecraft. Aye. What do you want? My anger burns bright. Lord of Clan Morgrim. Armed and ready. Vengeful Rune Lord. Let us begin.
Why was this a ruins and still? It's weird. This one has been ruined for a long time.
What?
And the Karburg is the only thing we don't have in the Empire. Huh?
Welcome, oldest friends of the Empire.
We need to give them something higher value for them.
For the wisdom of Vallejo.
We'll also just give this back to the Empire once we get it up. Wait.
Ready.
It's an important Empire province.
I hope.
It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
anger burns pride.
This two fits more for us because the brass keep. This one should go to the Empire.
Warrior of Sigma. Greetings from Sigma.
I can give them two.
Friends of the Empire, come.
Can I help you?
Can't believe this guy is still holding Leningrad. Crazy.
If you say so.
This looks like
Beasley.
Skaven to the north. Can also just poke here.
Heading out. I suppose so. I'm going. What's your orders?
Welcome, oldest friends of the Empire.
Karabog is impossible because they had built up and cannot. It's a landmark inside. It's a shit landmark, but still.
Master of runecraft.
This army got a little bit better. A little bit. Can sell Gisseru to the Bretonnians. It's way better for them than it's for us.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
I will.
Gave me his whole treasury for it.
Rune Ricky. Armed and ready.
On is gonna join the fight here. What do we do with this guy? Ooh, it doesn't look like the Grim Mountains are protected. Perfect for emergencies. I kind of think we need to help against the undead with this. Sylvania is pushing hard on the Empire. Another army to help the Empire.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
I wonder if that one works on a steam tank.
I'll cast the runes. I'm leaving.
What's up with the Waste Stalker? During the Vermintide endgame event, there's a battle here. If you defeat a Skaven, an army joins you, and there's a variety of units, including a variety of heroes.
For Runelord.
Okay. The walls are closing in for the Chaos Wastes.
If you say so, Beardley.
I say so.
Casting the runes. Heading out. It's as good as done.
There's gonna be a reactive army. Well, a hero's engineer could be useful here.
Set a clan and hold. It will be an honor. Die.
Lost the assassin, hopefully that helps. The Elwood elves are moving back into the forest.
Guild roots.
Skaven hit the forest hard. Continue with 1 turn technologies. Volatile fire, slight range and missile strength for the iron drakes. More relevant to the Trollhaven torpedo than the regular iron drakes, but the buff is small. Helps it out to resolve. Karakaden, where can we reinforce one of their cities? Thinking Silver Pinnacle could use it. Okay, there's no Grungi available, huh? Is it available next turn? Yeah. Should be another engineer here, right? Gonna be tight with the second army, but I think the treasure will be fine. Need like over 8 turn. Not worth building unless it's at the discount. Construction costs are plus 50% here. Getting close to some tier 5 stuff. One of the landmark is good. Treasure is still alive. So keep in mind when a transition happens. When a transition happens, when you're crossing a sea lane, you get a notification for it. So click on the Lord immediately when the transitions, otherwise the game will forget about him.
Setting off. I'm off. Casting the runes.
Put the Poklum Pestilence from behind here. And 16. Oh, we got good stuff here. Subchart 604. Plus brass cleaver available.
It's as good as done.
Hit attack buff. Puppets of Misrule causing trouble to Grand Crete, but this seems like the biggest challenge for Grand Crete, clearing the village. All these armies are seriously diminished at this point. They gained a foothold. That is manual. Yeah, I need to try to wake up early. Be like the time when I go to sleep. Usually wake up around 11. Hey, home run. Oh, a little bit bad today. Good night, Park. All this cavalry here. Why did he not follow up there? Seems like the some AI doesn't understand what the other's arms come. Oh, there he goes. Like it's weird. I was doing another set of action before they continued attacking there. Karazakara has survived and now they're waking up as well. Skaven lost all of the half of their military. Half of their military is getting expected right now. Order still works together more often than the evil stuff, and the evil stuff is not strong enough as the campaign progresses if the Order unites. Like the evil factions almost have a way to cause strife among the Order or some penalties as the campaign progresses. They can ally with each other, yes, but doesn't mean it's gonna do anything.
My anger burns bright. Iron willed. Lord of Clanmore.
35, rank 9. Still haven't seen how buffed the Trollhammer Torpedo gets in Gromdel's army.
I am the White Dwarf. By the King's command.
Just out of range, damn.
I'm here. I'll see it done.
288 missile strength. We can get additional engineer. And Iron Drake seems to be like the most potent unit here with the gyros.
So be it. Punish the grudge maker.
This area is getting cleared.
I do. God. Master of runecraft. What orders? Target these oath splitters. The earth will pay. Aye up. Armed and ready.
Yeah, boys, we'll save it here. I could be streaming for another 2 hours, but I feel like I wanna rather try to start earlier. Try. Some progress today. We got to 18 provinces now. Invasion of Norska has begun. People keep adding provinces, so we might end up fighting the High Elves. There's not much room to expand if we go over 30. But we still have up to 30. Okay, boys. More next time. More or later today, it's 3 in the morning here. Thank you for watching and good night.